Hi, everyone. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about something called visualizing. Visualizing is when good readers create or make images in their mind as they read. And sometimes you'll hear the word mental images, and sometimes you'll hear the word pictures. They mean the exact same thing. But visualizing is something, again, that we can do to help us better understand a story. So, one of the things that we want to start to practice is that this is, one second, let's move this over here. This is something we need to practice as first graders as we're reading. So, a reader uses the clues from the book to help them form or make the pictures in their head. This will help you better understand the story as you're reading it. We're going to do an exercise, we're going to do an activity together. And here's what I would like you to do. I need you to stop or pause the video because you're going to need to gather some things. You're going to need a piece of paper. Mine is pink. Yours does not have to be pink. It can be any kind of paper. It can even be the back of a scratch paper. Then you're going to need crayons and a pencil. When you have those three things, unpause the video and we'll come back to the learning and we'll continue with our visualizing. All right, boys and girls, hopefully you have your paper, your crayons, and your pencil. The first thing I'd like you to do is fold your paper like a book so that you have now two parts when you open it up. On the first part, I want you to draw a picture of the dog. You can see the slide. Here's this boy. He's doing a mental image or a picture in his head of a dog. You're going to draw your dog. You're going to color your dog. I want to know what you're thinking of when I say the word dog. And usually what happens is we pull from our schema. We pull from information we already have in our head. That information can come from maybe you have a dog, maybe your relatives have a dog, maybe your neighbor has a dog, maybe you've read books or seen dogs on TV. So go ahead and when I say dog, I want you to draw a picture of what you picture in your head. Stop the video when you're done, and when the picture is finished, then go ahead and start the video again and we'll continue with the learning. Okay. All right, friends, hopefully you've had a chance to go ahead and draw that dog, color that dog, give them some details. Now what's going to happen, and this is what happens to good readers, is you're going to get some details from me. I'm going to read you a paragraph. And this paragraph is going to have some information that is going to change your visualizing, change your picture, because now you have more information. And good readers, when they get more information, they change their mental images or their pictures. So here it is. And you can always replay this, boys and girls, if you need to hear it more than once. Okay, here we go. One day, I was washing dishes and looked out the window to see a dog in my yard. The dog was mostly black, but had a white patch on her chest under her collar. She had white on all of her paws and on her snout. Her tail was long and thin, and her legs were too. Her ears were long and were flapping in the wind. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to stop and pause the video. Using those new details from my reading, I want you to draw a picture of a second dog. Now that you have more details, I want you to change your image. Good readers change their images, their pictures in their head as they get more information. Pause this, draw the dog again, and then we're going to take a look at the dog to see how did you get the details. Okay. All right, go ahead and come back to the learning when you have your second dog finished. All right, friends, hopefully you have had a chance now to draw your second dog and are back for the learning. This is, I've changed my slide a little bit. Now the boy, after reading the book and after listening to me, sees a picture of the actual dog. Okay, and here's a bigger picture of the dog. Okay. This is my dog, Sadie. Does Sadie look like your picture? Is your picture close? And does it take the details? Think about that. Does it take the details and put them in the picture? Her paws should be white. She has a white patch here, her snout around her nose. She has long, flappy ears. The picture may not look exactly like her, but it should have those details in it. That's important. She should be mostly Black. Those are the key details that the reader is going to pick up, or the listener, and they're going to make sure that their mental images fit the information that the author is giving them, because that'll help them better understand this story. So take a look, think about, does your image fit what you're seeing on my slide? Compare the two. How did you have to change your first dog from your second dog? What had to be different once you had new information? The very last thing I want to go ahead and just talk to you a little bit about, I want you to think about that your pictures change once you get more information from a book. But not only are you picturing in your head those pictures, but you're also thinking about things like, what is the book telling you about what you can hear, what you can taste, what you can touch and smell? Think about all of those senses as you read details from a story. All of that will help you be a better reader and to help you better understand what is going on in the picture. The more visualizing we can do, the better our understanding is. All right, friends, I am going to stop. We will continue to talk more about visualizing, and have a good rest of your day.